Welcome to Biology Tutor. Happy New Year 2025. If you like this channel, please share and subscribe. Don't forget to click the bell button to get updated notifications. Every day at 6 p.m. Indian Standard Time, I will upload a new video. Food Safety Officer book is available with 1000 MCQs from all sections. You can contact through WhatsApp to these numbers, or you can purchase the book through the Amazon link which is available in the description. Today we are going to discuss about model question paper 30. There are 100 questions MCQs in this session. Question number 1. Which is the legumin associated globulin storage protein found in legumes such as pea or lentil that protects plants from fungi and microorganisms? A. Casein, B. Zein, C. Vicillin, D. Carotene. Your answer is option C, Vicillin. Second question. Which among the following food is causing troubles to celiac disease individuals? Seitan, beef, gluten-free diet, Vicillin. Your answer is option A, seitan. Seitan is a food made from gluten. Third question. Which cereal contains the highest percentage of lysine among commonly consumed grains? Wheat, maize, sorghum, quinoa. Your answer is option D, quinoa. Fourth question. In oilseed processing, what is the primary purpose of the solvent extraction method? To reduce oil rancidity, to extract oil using organic solvents, to enhance oil stability, to improve oil color. Your answer is option B, to extract oil using organic solvents. Fifth question. What is the main anti-nutritional factor in pulses that interferes with protein digestibility? Phytates, tannins, trypsin inhibitors, saponins. Your answer is option C, trypsin inhibitors. Sixth question. Which byproduct of rice milling is commonly used in cosmetics for its exfoliating properties? Rice bran oil, broken rice, rice husk, rice bran. Your answer is option D, rice bran. Seventh question. In bakery product development, millet flour is primarily used to improve gluten content, texture and fiber content, shelf life, sweetness. Your answer is option B, texture and fiber content. Eighth question. Phytic acid in cereals is considered anti-nutritional because it decreases protein digestibility, reduces mineral bioavailability, promotes oxidative rancidity, inhibits carbohydrate digestion. Your answer is option B, reduces mineral bioavailability. Food Safety Officer book is available with 1000 MCQs from all sections. You can contact these numbers through WhatsApp, or else you can purchase the book through the Amazon link which is available in the description. Ninth question. Which cereal based ready mix product is most commonly used for infant nutrition? Instant noodles, malted barley mix, wheat flour based porridge, rice flakes mix. Your answer is option B, malted barley mix. 10th question. Protein in barley is known as vicin, carotene, zein, hordein. Your answer is option D, hordein. 11th question. Which among the following compound was known as vitamin P? Vitamin C, flavonoids, minerals, zein. Your answer is option B, flavonoids. 12th question. In food plant sanitation, the term CIP refers to clean in process, clean in place, critical inspection point, critical intervention process. Your answer is option B, clean in place. 13th question. What is the most sustainable method for disposing of oilseed cake byproduct? Landfill, composting, animal feed, incineration. Your answer is option C, animal feed. 14th question. Which of the following vitamins acts as coenzyme in the term zero discharge in food waste management refers to? Minimizing solid waste, recycling all waste materials, avoiding wastewater discharge, complete elimination of any waste product output. Your answer is option B, recycling all waste materials. 15th question. The plan, do, check, act cycle is a core concept of HACCP, TQM, GMP, Codex Alimentarius. Your answer is option B, total quality management. 16th question. Which principle of HACCP focuses on identifying preventive measures, hazard analysis, establishing critical limits, monitoring procedures, verification? Your answer is option A, hazard analysis. 17th question. In improperly stored fermented foods, the presence of Bacillus cereus can lead to lactic acid buildup, staphylococcus food poisoning, diarrheal and vomiting syndrome, yeast overgrowth. Your answer is option C, diarrheal and vomiting syndrome. 18th question. The most likely cause of excessive bitterness in fermented soy products like tempeh is production of isoflavonoids, breakdown of complex carbohydrates, accumulation of organic acids, excessive microbial proteolysis. Your answer is option A, production of isoflavonoids. 19th question. The process of malting is crucial in the production of shake, bread, beer, soy sauce. Your answer is option C, beer. Food Safety Officer book is available with 1000 MCQs from all sections. You can contact these numbers through WhatsApp, or else you can purchase the book through the Amazon link, which is available in the description. 20. The isoflavonoids daidzein and genistein found in high levels in dash foods, dairy, fermented soya bean, deeply fried foods, fish. Your answer is option B, fermented soybean. 21. Assertion. Over fermentation of pickles may result in the development of off flavors. Reason. Prolonged fermentation can lead to the excessive production of organic acids and alcohols, leading to off flavors. Which is the correct answer over here? Here assertion is correct and reason is also correct. So here answer is option A. Both assertion and reason are true, and reason explains assertion. 22. Which of the following organisms is responsible for the fermentation of grape juice into wine? Saccharomyces cerevisiae, Brettanomyces, Lactobacillus brevis, Penicillium. Here appropriate answer is option A, Saccharomyces cerevisiae. 23. Which of the following food is most likely to spoil due to the growth of Clostridium botulinum if improperly stored after fermentation? Cheese, pickles, canned vegetables, sauerkraut. Your answer is option C, canned vegetables. 24. Assertion. The presence of beneficial microorganisms in fermented foods helps to promote gut health. Probiotics produced during fermentation colonize the intestines, improving digestion and immunity. So here assertion and reason. Which one is the correct answer? Here assertion and reason are true. So both assertion and reason are true, and reason explains assertion. 25. Pediosin is a biopreservative bacteriocins produced by Pediococcus, Lactococcus, Enterobacter, Bacillus. Your answer is option A, Pediococcus. 26. Which of the following food types would most likely undergo malolactic fermentation during its production? Red wine, bread, cheese, sauerkraut. Your answer is option A, red wine. Malolactic fermentation takes the edge of a wine's acidity by converting the sharper malic acid into softer lactic acid. Hence the name malolactic acid fermentation. 27. The characteristic tang in fermented dairy products like yogurt is caused by the production of lactic acid, citric acid, acetic acid, propionic acid. Your answer is option A, lactic acid. 28. The bacterium Lactobacillus plantarum is primarily used in the fermentation of beer, vinegar, sauerkraut, and pickles cheese. Your answer is option C, sauerkraut and pickles. 29. Assertion. Fermented dairy products such as yogurt are often less likely to cause lactose intolerance symptoms. Reason. Lactic acid bacteria in yogurt breaks down lactose into simple sugars, making it easier to digest. Which is the correct answer over here? Your answer is option A. Both assertion and reason are true, and reason explains assertion. 30. Which food is most likely to be spoiled by the growth of Bacillus cereus during fermentation? Pickled cucumbers, fermented sausage, fermented fish, fermented rice. Your answer is option D, fermented rice. 31. Which of the following organisms plays a key role in the production of the characteristic tang in sourdough bread? Saccharomyces cerevisiae, Lactobacillus sanfrancisensis, Bacillus subtilis, Candida albicans. Your answer is option B, Lactobacillus sanfranciensis. 32. Which fermented food is commonly associated with a strong pungent odor due to the presence of sulfur compounds? Sauerkraut, kimchi, natto, Limburger cheese. Your answer is option D, Limburger cheese. 33. Which bacteria is used to ferment Limburger cheese? Lactobacillus bulgaricus, Saccharomyces cerevisiae, Leuconostoc mesenteroides, Brevibacterium linens. Your answer is option D, Brevibacterium linens. 34. A disadvantage of using natural starters over commercial starters in fermented food production is lower microbial diversity, increased consistency in flavor, potential contamination risk, reduced metabolic byproducts. Your answer is option C, potential contamination risk. 35. A fermented beverage produced using Aspergillus oryzae and Saccharomyces cerevisiae is kombucha, sake, kefir, kvass. Your answer is option B, sake. 36. Which vitamin is often produced in increased quantities during the fermentation of kimchi? Vitamin B12, vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin E. Your answer is option B, vitamin C. Kimchi is the good source of vitamin A, C, vitamin B6, vitamin K, folate, the natural version of folic acid, beta carotene, choline, iron, niacin, and riboflavin, etc. 37. Which of the following pairs correctly matches a fermented food with its primary microbial organism? Sauerkraut, Penicillium camemberti, kimchi, Lactobacillus plantarum, miso, Saccharomyces cerevisiae, natto, Aspergillus niger. Your answer is option B, kimchi, Lactobacillus plantarum. 38. Which of the following is the primary international standard organization responsible for meat safety and hygienic practices in abattoirs? ISO 9001, Codex Alimentarius Commission, World Health Organization, International Livestock Research Institute. Your answer is option B, Codex Alimentarius Commission, the Codex Alimentarius Code of Hygiene Practice for Meat, CHPM. Question number 39. What is the critical pH threshold for determining the onset of rigor mortis in slaughtered meat animals? 7.5, 6.8, 6.9, 5.8. Your answer is option D, 5.8. The range is 5.4 to 5.8. 40. The aging of beef involves controlled storage at specific temperatures to enhance tenderness. Which enzyme is primarily responsible for this process? Pepsin, trypsin, capsaicin, calpain, lipase. Your answer is option C, calpain. Food Safety Officer book is available with 1000 MCQs from all sections. You can contact with these numbers through WhatsApp, or else you can purchase the book through the Amazon link which is available in the description. Question number 41. What is the key challenge in the preservation of aquatic food? Microbial contamination, temperature control, packaging, shelf life. Your answer is option A, microbial contamination. Question number 42. According to FSSAI, carcass means A. All edible parts including edible offal of any food animal slaughtered in an abattoir that are intended for or have been judged as safe as and suitable for human consumption. B. Sullines and bovines. C. The body of any slaughtered food animal after bleeding and dressing. Your answer is option C. The body of any slaughtered food animal after bleeding and dressing. 43. What is Oryctolagus cuniculus? Ovines and caprines, sullines and bovines, domestic rabbits, all of these. Your answer is option C, domestic rabbits. 44. Offal means all edible parts including offal of any food animal slaughtered in an abattoir that are intended for or have been judged as safe and suitable for human consumption. Sullines and bovines, the body of any slaughtered food animal after bleeding and dressing, or the body parts of slaughtered food animals other than carcass. Your answer is option C, all the body parts slaughtered food animals other than carcass. 45. The term PSE means peas softened extract, pale soft exudative, pale short extract, preheated soft exudative. Your answer is option B, pale soft exudative. 46. Which preservative is commonly used for frozen fish to prevent enzymatic spoilage? Sodium benzoate, ascorbic acid, sodium tripolyphosphate, calcium propionate. Your answer is option C, sodium tripolyphosphate, STPP. 47. What is the maximum allowed temperature for egg during cold storage to retain quality of 30 days? 10 for 0 minus 2. Your answer is option B, 4 degrees Celsius. 48. Which chemical property of egg whites makes them suitable for meringue preparation? High fat content, protein denaturation upon whipping, high sulfur content, water retention capability. Your answer is option B, protein denaturation upon whipping. 49. ISO 65791-2017 is a standard method for the detection of E. coli, total coliforms, Salmonella, Clostridium. Your answer is option C, Salmonella. 50. Which type of aquatic food spoilage is most commonly caused by histamine-forming bacteria, lipid oxidation, protein hydrolysis, scombrotoxin formation, ammonia production? Your answer is option C, scombrotoxin formation. 51. What is the characteristic odor of meat affected by Clostridium species during spoilage? Fruity, hydrogen sulfide, putrid smell, ammoniacal, buttery. Your answer is option B, hydrogen sulfide, putrid smell. 52. What is the primary factor used in the grading of dressed carcasses in the meat industry? Coloring, marbling, moisture content, weight. Your answer is option B, marbling. 53. The RQ of anaerobic respiration is A 0, B 1, C infinity, D 2. Your answer is option C, infinity. 54. Which preservation method for meat utilizes anaerobic conditions to inhibit microbial growth while enhancing flavor through controlled fermentation? Dry curing, wet curing, smoking, vacuum packaging. Your answer is option A, dry curing. 55. Which of the following is a distinguishing feature of meat derived from genetically modified animals compared to conventional meat? Higher water content, altered amino acid profile, lower fat percentage, enhanced color retention. Your answer is option B, altered amino acid profile. 56. The term methmyoglobin in meat refers to the form of myoglobin that causes bright red coloration, the oxidized form of oxygen-carrying heme protein myoglobin, an enzymatically digested protein responsible for spoilage odors, the primary storage form of iron in meat tissue. The answer is option B, the oxidized form of the oxygen-carrying heme protein myoglobin. 57. What is the most critical parameter to monitor during the scientific slaughtering process to ensure humane practices? Blood loss rate, stunning efficiency, skinning speed, temperature of the carcass. Your answer is option B, stunning efficiency. 58. Which type of microbial contamination is most commonly associated with shellfish consumption? Listeria monocytogenes, Vibrio parahemolyticus, Campylobacter jejuni, Bacillus cereus. Your answer is option B, Vibrio parahemolyticus. 59. The use of carbon monoxide in meat packaging is primarily aimed at reducing microbial load, enhancing shelf stability, maintaining bright red color, preventing enzymatic spoilage. Your answer is option C, maintaining bright red color. It reacts with the meat pigment myoglobin to create carboxymyoglobin, a bright red pigment. 60. In the evaluation of poultry meat quality, what does the drip loss test measure? Protein content, moisture retention capability, lipid oxidation level, shear force. Your answer is option B, moisture retention capability. 61. What is the maximum allowable level of histamine in fish products as per Codex Alimentarius standards? 50, 100, 200, 400 ppm. Your answer is option C, 200 ppm. Histamine safety provisions in section 5 hygiene indicating that no sample unit may exceed 200 mg per kg histamine when tested by appropriate methods of sampling and examination prescribed by the Codex Alimentarius Commission. It's a joint FAO WHO Food Standards Program Codex Committee on Food Hygiene 15th session Panama 12 to 16 November 2018. They adopted this resolution. 62. Which grading method evaluates meat quality based on the fat distribution visible in cross-section muscles? Rib eye scoring, marbling score, grip test, texture analysis. B. Marbling score. 63. What is the primary function of alum in the preservation of aquatic food products? pH adjustment, antioxidant activity, coagulating impurities, color retention. Your answer is option C, coagulating impurities. 64. The Ho unit is a scientific parameter used to measure which characteristics of an egg? Albumin quality, shell strength, yolk color, lipid content. Your answer is option A, albumin quality. 65. Which postmortem change is responsible for the green rot defect in improperly stored meat? Lipid oxidation, protein putrefaction, enzymatic browning, hydrolysis of collagen. Your answer is option B, protein putrefaction. 66. The term cryogenic freezing in meat preservation refers to freezing using a refrigeration system at temperatures below minus 50 degrees Celsius using liquid nitrogen with vacuum sealed equipment. Your answer is option C, using liquid nitrogen. 67. In meat fabrication, what does the term portion control cutting refers to? Scaling meat based on fat content, cutting meat into standardized sizes, separating muscle for texture analysis, adjusting moisture retention. Your answer is option B, cutting meat into standardized sizes. Cuts of meat that are cut to an individual serving size from a primal or subprimal cut. Examples of portion cuts are steaks, chops, fillets, and medallions. Here 68. Which egg preservation technique utilizes a high concentration of brine? Waxing, water glassing, freezing, vacuum sealing. Your answer is option B, water glassing. 69. Which of the following polysaccharides contain beta-1,4-glycosidic bonds and is indigestible by humans? Your answer is option C, cellulose. 70. Which vitamin acts as a coenzyme in transamination reactions? Vitamin B6, vitamin B12, vitamin K, vitamin E. Your answer is option A, vitamin B6. 71. Which lipid type has the highest energy density? Triglycerides, phospholipids, sterols, glycolipids. Your answer is option A, triglycerides. Food Safety Officer book is available with 1000 MCQs from all sections. You can contact these numbers through WhatsApp. Amazon link to purchase the same is available in the description. 72. What is the primary physiological role of dietary fiber? Energy storage, modulation of blood glucose, protein synthesis, hormone production. Your answer is option B, modulation of blood glucose. 73. Which mineral is a key cofactor for cytochrome oxidase? Iron, zinc, copper, manganese. Your answer is option C, copper. 74. Which form of vitamin A is stored in the liver? Retinol, retinoic acid, retinyl esters. Your answer is option D, retinyl esters. 75. What is the net ATP yield from the digestion and absorption of 1 gram of glucose? 34, 36, 38, 40. Your answer is option C, 38 ATP. 76. The biological value of proteins is highest in egg protein, wheat protein, soy protein, pea protein. Your answer is option A, egg protein. 77. Which free radical is most damaging to cellular structures? Hydroxyl radical, superoxide anion, nitric oxide, peroxide. Your answer is option A, hydroxyl radical. 78. Which food has the lowest glycemic index? White bread, brown rice, lentils, honey. Your answer is option C, lentils. 79. Which molecule is an endogenous antioxidant? Ascorbic acid, glutathione, tocopherol, flavonoids. Your answer is option B, glutathione. 80. Which detector is commonly used in gas chromatography for detecting organic pesticides? Flame ionization detector, mass spectrometer, thermal conductivity detector, ultraviolet visible spectroscopy. Your answer is option A, flame ionization detector. 81. A food sample shows an iodine value of 125. What does this indicate? Highly saturated fat, highly unsaturated fat, high protein content, high saponification value. Your answer is option B, highly unsaturated fat. 82. In thin layer chromatography, the retention factor is defined as the ratio of distance traveled by the solvent to distance traveled by the solute. Distance traveled by the solute to distance traveled by the solvent. Distance traveled by solute to the thickness of the stationary phase. Distance traveled by solvent to thickness of stationary phase. Your answer is option B. Distance traveled by the solute to distance traveled by the solvent. 83. What is the effect of oxalic acid in adulterated leaf vegetables? Enhances flavor, decreases calcium absorption, increases water retention, enhances chlorophyll production. Your answer is option B. Decreases calcium absorption. 84. The addition of excessive water to milk increases which parameter? Lactose concentration, freezing point, specific gravity, fat percentage. Your answer is option B. Freezing point. 85. Which is genotoxic among the following? Carmoisin, metanyl yellow, curcumin, both A and B. Your answer is both A and B. 86. Which solvent is most commonly used in softness extraction for fat determination? Ethanol, acetone, hexane, water. Your answer is option C, hexane. 87. Free radicals such as reactive oxygen species are neutralized by lipids, vitamin E and C, proteins, minerals. Your answer is option B, vitamin E and C, that are antioxidants. 88. Which mineral deficiency can lead to microcytic anemia? Magnesium, zinc, iron, selenium. Your answer is option C, iron. 89. High energy phosphate are primarily stored as ATP, creatine phosphate, GTP, AMP. Your answer is option B, creatine phosphate. 90. Which technique is most precise for detecting heavy metal contamination in food? AAS, HPLC, TLC, IR spectroscopy. Your answer is option A, atomic absorption spectroscopy. 91. The SDA of fats compared to carbohydrates is higher, lower, equal, negligible. Your answer is option A, higher. SDA for protein, fat and carbohydrates are 32%, 13% and 5% approximately. Proteins possess the highest SDA while carbohydrates have the lowest. 92. Which of the following is true regarding phase contrast microscopy? It requires staining of samples for visualization. It uses differences in refractive index to enhance image contrast. It is unsuitable for observing live microorganisms. It operates using polarized light exclusively. So, your answer is option B. It uses differences in refractive index to enhance image contrast. 93. Which stain would you use to identify Mycobacterium tuberculosis in sputum samples? Gram stain, Zeal-Nielsen stain, endospore stain, Indian ink. Your answer is option B. Zeal-Nielsen stain. 94. Chocolate agar is used to cultivate which microorganisms? E. coli, Neisseria gonorrhoeae, Bacillus subtilis, Pseudomonas aeruginosa. Your answer is option B. Neisseria gonorrhoeae. 95. The primary purpose of autoclaving is to achieve sterilization by dry heat, chemical fumes, moist heat under pressure, ionizing radiation. Your answer is option C. Moist heat under pressure. 96. Which growth curve phase is characterized by maximum metabolic activity without population increase? Lag phase, log phase, stationary phase, death phase. Your answer is option A. Lag phase. 97. Invertase is widely used in food industries for enhancing flavor in fermented foods, hydrolyzing sucrose into glucose and fructose, producing gelatin from collagen, texturing meat substitutes. Your answer is option B. Hydrolyzing sucrose into glucose and fructose. 98. PCR-based molecular detection of microbes in food relies on amplification of RNA, specificity of DNA primers, protein synthesis pathways, immunochemical reactions. Reaction is option B. Specificity of DNA primers. 99. During secondary sewage treatment, what is the primary role of activated sludge? Solid removal, nutrient recycling, biological breakdown of organic matter, pathogen elimination. Your answer is option C. Biological breakdown of organic matter. Food Safety Officer book is available with 1000 MCQs from all sections. You can contact these numbers through WhatsApp. Amazon link to purchase the same is available in the description. If you like this channel, please share and subscribe. Don't forget to click the bell button to get notifications. 100. Question number 100. Last question of this session. The most bioavailable source of protein? Casein, zein, whey protein, collagen. Your answer is option C. Whey protein. Thank you. If you like this channel, please share and subscribe. Don't forget to click the bell button to get notifications. All the best for your exam.